RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Ace Hardware. Ace, the helpful place. Jack Schmidt Chevrolet of Wood River. If you don't know where to get the best auto deals, then you don't know Jack Schmidt. Alton Refrigeration, the first choice in quality HD TV and appliances. Quality Buick, GMC, Cadillac, serving the Riverbend for 52 years. Barry Macias, professional independent insurance agents. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance, all your protection under one roof. Alt Memorial Hospital, the best healthcare close to home. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Weber Granite City Chevrolet, buy American.
Please welcome the CM Marching Eagles under the direction of Mrs. Lori Holt. This year's membership of 82 students includes 15 color guard, 14 percussion, 53 wind players. The CM Gold Illusion color guard is under the direction of Mrs. Samantha Basil. Assistant guard coach is Ellen Gore. Drum majors are Jim Berman and Colton Monell. This evening's trumpet soloist is Junior Chris Vaughn.
Oh, where's she at? All I heard is my brother. Yeah.
Thank you.
My brother's in New Hampshire watching the game on his big screen TV. we'll let you know.
Uh-oh, I better not mess up.
Please stand for the playing of the national anthem. Please continue standing for the CM school song.
At First Mid-America Credit Union, they offer more than savings accounts, checking accounts, money markets, loans, and IRAs. They also offer a Visa Platinum card, which rewards their members with low rates, no annual fees, no hidden fees, no balance transfer fees, built-in safety features to protect your card from fraud, and a reward program which rewards you for every purchase you make. Apply today for a First Mid-America Credit Union Visa Platinum card at www.1stmidamerica.org.
Compare a well-equipped Lexus ES to a well-equipped Buick LaCrosse. Get inside each and see what you find. If perfection is what you pursue, this might just change your course. Meet the new class of world class. The 2010 LaCrosse from Buick. May the best car win.
Looking for some more tonight, 45 yards away from becoming the Valley's first 5,000-yard passer. Imagine that. That's pretty impressive there. And 251 yards tonight, and he will hit 2,000 for the season. He's got 2 games to get to 2,000, but I'm sure he'd love to do that here tonight. And unofficially, I've got 47 conference touchdown passes after 5 more last week. He just continues to build on that Valley record. So, young man's putting up some special numbers, and this is a year that he definitely should cherish.
And the Eagles want to win it with an MVC title here tonight in Bethalto. We'll have the play-by-play after this. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
To a military family, a phone call home is priceless, but these phone calls are expensive. By donating a used cell phone through Cell Phones for Soldiers, Weber Granite City Chevrolet is helping U.S. service members get a free 60-minute calling card. Cell Phones for Soldiers addresses an everyday emotional need that everyone has experienced, the need to call home, to hear a familiar voice while far away. If you have a cell phone you're not using, please donate it to us at Weber Granite City Chevrolet for the Cell Phones for Soldiers program.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
On the team.
I'll grab the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Everybody's saying buy American, but not me. I just want you to come drive American. Come out today and see for yourself. No one has a more impressive selection of vehicles than Ford. Whether it's a Focus, Fusion, Escape, Edge, F-150, or any other Ford product, no one can beat Ford's quality. Not Toyota, not Honda, not anybody.
Roberts Motors, your hometown dealer for over 60 years, just off Route 3 or Highway 67 in Alton, or at riverBender.com.
The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. I'm Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance. In just minutes, I can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Call me, Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance, today at 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
Ace Hardware in Bethalto is your helpful place. It's where you'll find more than 70,000 items in the store and even more online. It's where the people know how to solve your problems. It's where top brands like Benjamin Moore, Still, and Craftsman make your jobs go smoothly and with confidence. It's where hot buys sizzle each and every week. Ace Hardware in Bethalto is more than helpful. They save you time and money too. At Jack Schmidt Chevrolet in Wood River, we make car buying a breeze. A member of our sales team will assist you in selecting the perfect new or GM certified pre-owned vehicle, and we back it up with our guaranteed price policy. Our commitment to you continues after the sale with genuine Goodwrench service. So if you don't know where to get the best deal on quality vehicles and service,
you don't know Jack Schmidt
in Wood River, Illinois.
A good idea.
All right, here we go. Coming down. See, I knew he was going to stretch. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Bethalto. Dennis Laird alongside Louis Court. We're just about ready for kickoff, and the Jerseyville Panthers set to kick things off tonight to the CM Eagles, who are vying for a Mississippi Valley Conference championship. They come in with a 4-0 record in the Valley. Waterloo right behind them at 3-1 as Jersey kicks off. Line drive kick that's headed out of bounds and goes out of bounds near the 20, so the Eagles will have good field position to start, Louis.
Well, not exactly the way you want to start a game off. Jersey kicking from our left to right. So CM will start with the ball, moving from our right to left, and you get this offense on the field, you get them spread out, you get things going right off the bat, looking for a impressive opening series if they can get one here. These guys are a little jacked up right now, especially the seniors, considering we have senior night here tonight. So we'll see what kind of formations both teams line up with here and let the rivalry begin.
CM and Jerseyville in Bethalto this year. It's Zach Tobin out there in the shotgun of Tanner Brown at fullback. Steemack, Shasheen, and Emmerich, the wide receivers. See Waits in the shotgun near the 30. 1st and 10, CM.
Well, he checked off the play call, and good thing because Jersey's bringing the blitz at him.
Tobin waits on the snap with 3 receivers to his right side. Going to hand it off to Brown inside. Brown across the 35, to the 40, to the 45, 50-yard line. Down the sidelines now, tries to cut back against the grain. He'll be stopped at about the 30-yard line, but Eagles open up flying.
You run just a simple draw play and got him in shotgun formation, and Brown gets a seam all along the left edge, boy, and once he turned the corner, he was gone all the way down to the Jersey 30 for a gain of 35 yards.
CM with that no-huddle offense, and Tobin waits on the snap. Going to give it back to Brown again. Brown spins at the 30 and is hit as he crosses the 30, knocked down about the 28-yard line. And that's where CM will have it second down.
He gets 2 on the play there as they stuff it up a little more up the middle, and working from the left hash are the Eagles, and looks like they're going to go in hurry-up offensive mode here.
Tobin from the shotgun. 3 receivers to his right side, 1 off to the left. That's Matthew Steemick. Tobin waits on the snap. Now looking right, firing it out there and completing it. Down to near the 20-yard line is the receiver for the Eagles.
I believe it's number 7, Jaron Linton on the play, and he is the receiver on the play, and he gets enough for a first down to the 20, so they needed 8. He picks up 8.
Jaron Linton, the junior, 5'7", 160-pounder on the reception. Now Tobin with split back, standing to his left and right as he waits in the shotgun.
Actually, Linton's over here on the sideline. He's hurt. I didn't see what happened to him on the play.
3 receivers to the left side, and Tobin going to throw that way. Completes it. They tried to set up a bit of a screen there, but it's incomplete near the 20.
They ran that bubble screen play quite often last week, and that time trying to run it to number 9, Jack McKinney. And you could see just for a split second he took his eye off the ball. He's looking upfield, trying to survey where he was going to go with the ball. And once you make that split decision, boy, you're asking for trouble as far as whether you got to bring the ball in first before you can take off with it. And that time he tried to go a little too fast.
They'll stay in the same formation with the 3 receivers to the left side. A back on each side of Tobin, who stands in the shotgun. Waits on the snap. He's going to fire it off to the left again. He'll complete it this time to McKinney. McKinney with a move, works his way down inside the 10-yard line. They go right back to the same play there and pick up the first down.
Well, if at first it doesn't succeed, keep on trying until it does, right? That's pretty much a carbon copy play there. So they take it from the 20 down to the 8, so you get about 12 yards on the pass completion, and it'll be first and goal.
Eagles with 3 receivers now to the right side as Tobin stands in the shotgun. He'll have a back to his left and to his right. Brown stands to his left as Tobin takes the snap and will give it to Brown. No, he's going to keep it himself. Work his way up the middle, across the 5, down inside the 5 to near the 2.
Boy, he nearly got that one in. He needed 8. He picks up 7 of them, so good yards on first down. It's going to be second and goal at the 1.
Down to the 1-yard line. Second and goal for CM. 9:48 on the clock. Tobin waits in the shotgun. He'll have a back to his left and to his right. 3 receivers on the right side of the field as they will let Tobin keep it again. This time they work it down into the goal. Somehow squeezing it in there. Looked like they had him bottled up, but able to squeeze through there for a yard. Looked like it may have got it to number 30 there. I'm not sure who scored that. That may have been Ricky.
It was Ricky. Just a quick little draw, handoff, and Ricky takes it the necessary yard, and Eagles are on the board. 7 plays, they go 65 yards, and bang, bang, they put points up right away.
And now Tanner Brown to attempt the extra point. Kick is on.
There's a long pass. It looks like it's going to be overthrown. Oh, the receiver dashes under the ball and makes the catch. Touchdown!
Where did he get that extra burst of speed? That off-season training really paid off.
Alton Memorial Hospital's Human Motion Institute Sports Performance helps athletes maximize their potential and improve their game. With sports performance training, you'll leap higher, run faster, and throw farther. Learn more at altonmemorialhospital.org. Human Motion Institute Sports Performance, building better athletes.
From its birth in 1931 on Broadway in Alton, to to its new home on Homer Adams Parkway. Welcome to Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings. Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings earned its outstanding customer service reputation in servicing major appliance brands such as Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Frigidaire, Samsung, and more. When you think about it, Alton Refrigeration is about providing you with years of comfortable living with worry-free brand name products.
Ragusa drops to throw. Now lets it go deep down the left sideline. He's got top, and he makes a dandy catch.
Here's another steal by Bradley. Lumpkins all alone. He lays it in from Tony.
Yeah! Woo!
The Oilers center ice. 13 has it. Oh, shot a little bit wide. Oilers keep it in the zone.
Opry's right next door. All right, here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in Bethalto, Illinois, Dennis Laird alongside Louis Quark, and the Eagles kicking it into the end zone. And a touchback, so the Panthers will bring it out to the 20-yard line. Well, they'll have it for their first possession of the night. Trailing CM now 7-0, and CM not wasting any time, going right down the field, Louis, and putting 7 on the board.
Well, they went 7 plays, 65 yards, took 2.5 minutes off the clock, and that's pretty methodical for CM. They don't waste any time. It sounds like it's a quick drive, but that's pretty much the way they like to do it. They like to go, go, go. They like to get in that hurry-up offense. They like to make things happen quickly, and they went right down the field and scored. Set up with a big run by Tanner Brown for 35 yards right off the bat.
Panthers line up with 2 backs in the backfield and hand it off over the left side. Running back picks up a couple over that left side to set up second down and about 7. Looked like Ryan McQuaid on the carry that time.
Ryan McQuaid does get the carry.
3-yard pickup as Jersey breaks huddle. They'll send a receiver split wide left. A quarterback, Kimball, under center. Split backs behind him. Man in motion to the right side, and they'll hand it off up the middle. And across the 25 to about the 26-yard line is Luke Pullman for Jerseyville. And that'll set up about a 3rd down and 5 situation.
Well, not much more than that. Well, he picks up. They get him to the 26, so give him 3 on the play.
3rd and 4 for Jerseyville as they break up. They'll send a receiver split wide right. Another joins him over there. A wing back on that side as well. Split backs behind Kimball. Eagles showing blitz and a pitch. They try to get it around the end. And down the sidelines they go. All the way to the 45-yard line that time. Garrett Jones with the carry for Jerseyville.
Well, he's their primary ball carrier, and you can see he's definitely got some speed. He takes that one from the 26 out to the 42, so give him 16 yards on 3rd down, and the Panthers pick up 1st down on their first, and they go 1 for 1 now on 3rd down conversions. They convert on their first one.
Ball at the 42-yard line. Right hash mark as Jersey breaks huddle. They'll send a receiver split wide right. Split backs behind the quarterback, Kimball. They hand it off. It looks like Jones again slicing his way to the 50-yard line. Stops shy of the 1st down marker, it looks like, as he crossed the midfield strike.
Well, you can definitely see he's got some nice cutback ability, and that time he just patiently waited for his offensive line to find him a seam. He gets 9 yards on 1st down, so good yards. It brings up a 2nd and 1. This is a part of the field, too, where 2nd and short, you can set up maybe some kind of a play action and take a shot downfield and go deep.
We'll see what Jersey elects to do here. Receiver split wide right, a wing back on that side, now in motion back to the left. And they're going to try to throw it out there to him, and they get it to him. He works his way across the 40 into CM territory down to the 35-yard line. Ryan McQuaid with the reception, coming from that right wing back position, working his way into the flat.
Well, they just bring the running back out into the flat, and boy, that was a Nice looking gain there, and gain about, I want to say, 13 yards on the play. Does that sound right?
You do the math. I like how you do it. Up to...
If you like how I do it, you're in big trouble, buddy.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time. First and 10 for Jerseyville, and they've moved the ball rather well up to this point. Kimball under center. And they'll hand it off inside. Looks like Pullman with it this time. He's going to be stacked up. Maybe got a yard.
Yeah,
that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, they run the fullback on that one, and I'm going to give him about a yard on the play for Pullman. Nothing up the middle. That time they were able to stuff it up.
Set up a second down and 9 situation. Ball marked just shy of the 35-yard line of CM. Panthers to the line of scrimmage. Kimball under center. Wing back to his right. Split backs behind him. And he'll give it off to Jones. Jones with an opening. Jones to the 20, to the 10, 5, and in the end zone. It looks like touchdown.
Jones on a 36-yard touchdown run.
Boy, once he turned on the second gear there and found a hole, I'll tell you what, he's going to be hard to contain here, and that's 3 big runs so far for Garrett Jones, and if they can find some creases for him like that, it's going to be tough to stop this offense tonight. And boy, once he hit that secondary, he was gone.
Jersey marches right back down the field and puts 6 on them. Now they'll attempt the extra point. Trying to tie this ball game at 7.
Hey, they're here to win a game and try to spoil their rivals' chances of winning a conference title. They'd love nothing more than to do it.
Here's a kick on the way. And the kick is good to tie things up at 7. 7-7 our score with 5:57 to go first quarter. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
At First Mid-America Credit Union, they offer more than savings accounts, checking accounts, money markets, loans, and IRAs. They also offer a Visa Platinum card, which rewards their members with low rates, no annual fees, no hidden fees, no balance transfer fees, built-in safety features to protect your card from fraud, and a reward program which rewards you for every purchase you make. Apply today for a First Mid-America Credit Union Visa Platinum card at www.1stmidamerica.org.
Compare a well-equipped Lexus ES to a well-equipped Buick LaCrosse. Get inside each and see what you find. If perfection is what you pursue, this might just change your course. Meet the new class of world class. The 2010 LaCrosse from Buick. May the best car win.
Awesome.
You are awesome-o.
My name is Awesome Austin. Don't you forget it.
I won't. Here we go. Coming down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Bethalto, Illinois. Dennis Laird alongside Louis Cork as Jerseyville kicks it out of bounds. Looks like someone may have been offsides there on the kickoff.
Yeah, they whistled that one down before the kick even was attempted there, so may back this thing up 5 yards.
They shall.
So we're probably talking about offsides.
And the Panthers will kick again from the 35.
Seven game. Boy, both teams offensively not challenged one bit, getting it done. And after CM goes 65 yards on 7 plays, Jersey goes 80 yards on 7 plays. CM did it in 2:30. Jersey goes 80 yards in 3 minutes and 33 seconds as we've got 5:57 on the board left in this first quarter. You like all that math?
I do. Awesome math.
You're highly impressed? Is that what you're saying?
Very highly impressed.
Very highly?
Very highly. Looks like McKinney with a return from the 25. He works it across the 30 into the midfield now at the 45, the 50-yard line. Cuts back and is knocked down in Panthers territory at about the 42. We do have Laundry on the field back around the CM 40.
Well, and that typically is going to bring this one back. It's probably a block in the back, and that's exactly what it is. It's a block in the back, so that's going to wipe out a decent run here, a very nice run. McKinney waited for his blockers to get set up downfield, made a couple of nice cuts to be able to get into the open field, but flag was thrown at the 41-yard line, so this one's going to go backwards.
We'll see. I'll mark it off from the point of the infraction. And illegal use of hands there in CM. And they'll start back around their own 30. 31-yard line.
We might be in for a good old-fashioned run-and-shoot game here tonight. What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
Even if we're here for 3+ hours?
That'll work. As long as it's exciting. Can't beat it. Tobin from the shotgun.
1,000 yards of total offense.
That'd be good for Zach Tobin.
Yeah.
Rack some more records up.
I would think so.
Waits from the shotgun, firing it out to Steemack, and it looked like it may have been tipped near the line of scrimmage. That ball off the mark.
No doubt about it, it was. Somebody got a hand on it. I didn't see who got their mitt up on it, but just going to go with a little quick hitch out here to the left side. Had something set up there, but a nice defensive play. It's kind of hard to read these jersey numbers with the powder blue on the white.
It is. This number is 2, and it's Zach Tobin as he works his way across the 35 and keeps his feet moving.
Good yards. Got good yards. Gets 6 on the play.
Gets up to about the 37. Had him stopped, and he just kept going.
Yeah, he just continued to churn those legs out and would not go down.
Tobin with 3 receivers to his right side again.
Well, they're looking at their first 3rd down attempt here of the night, so.
Steemick, the only receiver to the left. Tobin waits from the shotgun. Dropping straight back and firing it across the middle. That ball may have been tipped as well as it falls incomplete.
Well, he had a receiver open and he had him in deep enough where it would have been a first down, but the throw was low and wide, and CM's going to have to punt the ball away here, or are they?
Looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
In their own 42, wow.
4th down and 4. Tobin waits near the 30. Now he's going to pooch kick it. Nobody back to return this one. It'll take a CM roll down inside the 20-yard line.
That's smart. Don't do anything crazy this early in the game. You got a lot of football left. So they're just going to kick this one away and hope the defense can rise up. Unlike what happened in the last series where Jersey marched right down the field and got the big 36-yard touchdown from one Garrett Jones.
It really ends up being a pretty good punt as it rolls down to the 17. So Jersey will start deep in their own end. We'll see if CM made some adjustments on defense, as Jerseyville didn't have any trouble the last time they had their hands on the football.
Yeah, and in the run game really did them well. One pass attempt, they were able to complete one for 13 yards to McQuaid out of the backfield, but other than that, it's been run for Jersey. They've ran it 7 times already. 6 times, pardon me.
They sent a man in motion, going to hand it off to the inside back. I believe that's Pullman, who works his way to about the 25. And that'll bring up 2nd down, but a good gain on 1st down for Jerseyville.
Yeah, he gets 6 on the play, and 7, actually. And tell you what, if they're able to gash those kind of yards on 1st down, the CM defense is going to be in for a long night.
And Jerseyville offensive line really firing off the ball here early and opening up some holes.
Absolutely.
They'll line up this time with a wing back to the left side of the quarterback, Kimball under center. And he will hand it off left side, and the CM defense all over that one, stopping him for a loss. Ryan McQuaid on the carry that time for Jerseyville. He'll lose a few.
Well, just not much there, but he loses a couple yards on the play, and CM defense getting some penetration into the backfield there that really causes problems for a run call of that ilk. We'll see a 3rd and long.
Yeah, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down, 3rd and 6. Now it looks like timeout going to be called. Timeout on the field, 3:12 to go, 7-7 our score. First quarter action. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
To a military family, a phone call home is priceless, but these phone calls are expensive. By donating a used cell phone through Cell Phones for Soldiers, Weber Granite City Chevrolet is helping U.S. service members get a free 60-minute calling card. Cell Phones for Soldiers addresses an everyday emotional need that everyone has experienced, the need to call home, to hear a familiar voice while far away. If you have a cell phone you're not using, please donate it to us at Weber Granite City Chevrolet for the Cell Phones for Soldiers program.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The Panthers on 3rd down. It's Kimball rolling out and throwing it too high, incomplete.
Oh, and he had his man Jason Hamilton, number 19, too. Boy, he rolled out well and just a little too high for the 6'2", 195-pound senior receiver. Now Jersey will have to punt the ball away as CM's defense comes up with a 3-and-out.
Panthers will have to punt it away on 4th down. And Kimball to do the punting. It's a pretty good punt off.
Yeah, he angled it away from Tanner Brown, and that was the purpose of that. And ball goes out at about the 33-yard line of CM's.
So the Eagles will get the football back. And they'll try to get that offense going again. Marched right down the field on their first drive and put 7 on the board. Stalled on their last drive. And now CM from the 33 facing 1st and 10 here with 2:57 on the clock, first quarter action. From the shotgun, Tobin waits. He's got 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Single back standing next to it. And he's going to give it to Brown. Brown hit immediately. Flags flying in there as they take Brown down. That may be a face mask there.
It's going to be a hold on the offense. Not only do you lose a yard or two on the play, it's going to back you up 10 yards, and Scott Tonser wanting to know who it was.
They threw that flag in right as the tackle was being made, so that's why I kind of thought it might be a face mask. But holding against CM.
Each team with 2 penalties now. It's going to back the ball up to about the 21-yard line after
12-yard mark-offs out of the foul.
So 1st and 22 now for CM. I'll go with Steemack to the left side, 3 receivers to the right.
So Gib Brown loses 2 yards on the play along with the penalty.
They throw it out in the flat. And the receiver picks up a yard or 2 before being tackled. Looked like Linton on the reception that time. One-yard pickup. Makes it 2nd down and 21. Tobin from the shotgun. Sends Linton in motion. Now he'll come back to join him.
A whole 1-yard pickup on that play.
And Tobin dropping straight back. Trying to set up the screen, and it falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what this Jersey defense is doing. They're bringing the heat, and they're forcing Tobin to make some quick decisions out there. And that time, again, he had a receiver in the flat there, but he has to hurry the throw. Throws off the timing, and now 2 possessions in a row. CM's going to have to punt this thing away. And the field position has kind of swung a little bit, and Jersey should get it in good shape.
3rd and 21. Tobin with a straight drop, and they'll get it to Tanner Brown, trying to set up a screen, but not many blockers out in front of him.
I'm sorry, I had that
way to the 30s.
I had that at 4th down, didn't I?
You did. You were ready to punt it away.
Well, they're going to have to punt it away now, so.
I thought you were just predicting it.
I was.
It's such a long 3rd down.
You just didn't know it.
I do now. Looks like they'll set up like they're going to go for it here. We'll see if Tobin punts it away.
They couldn't be going for it now, could they?
Well, that would totally throw you off.
I think it would throw everybody off in this stadium.
And they'll punt it away. This time, Jerseyville with the man back. And he'll field it at the 35. Work his way up the middle to just shy of the midfield stripe. A pretty good return there. Number 25 on the return for Jerseyville.
Field position has swung around, and Jersey will start it at their own 46-yard line, and just like I predicted it down earlier. So you didn't know all that, did you?
You're on it.
I am on it.
I know you're on it.
I'm on it by coincidence. How does that sound?
Just remember, we have video of this game. 58 seconds. Is RiverBender.com here tonight. Left in the first quarter.
So that's my vice.
Kimball going to throw. Firing it out, has a man wide open at the 40. He knocks over the tackler and works his way to the 35.
Completes it to Miles, and boy, just a nice roll out there by Kimball. He makes it look simple there, and sure enough, picks up 18 yards on the play, and
it looked like that time Jerseyville going with the play action, sending most of the backs to the left, and then Kimball rolling right and finding a man wide open
just
downfield.
Good play fake there, and fooled this defense.
Kimball hands it off inside this time. Not much running room there around the 35. Pullman with the carry that time for Jerseyville.
Get it to the fullback, and he gets it down just inside the 35-yard line, the CM 35. So
that's probably going to be the last play of the quarter.
I think you're right.
Down to 5 seconds. It looks like Jerseyville's just going to hang out. So after 1 quarter of play, our score is going to be 7-7. We'll be back with second quarter action after this. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
I'll grab the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Everybody's saying buy American, but not me. I just want you to come drive American. Come out today and see for yourself. No one has a more impressive selection of vehicles than Ford. Whether it's a Focus, Fusion, Escape, Edge, F-150, or any other Ford product, no one can beat Ford's quality. Not Toyota, not Honda, not anybody.
Roberts Motors, your hometown dealer for over 60 years, just off Route 3 or Highway 67 in Alton, or at RiverBender.com.
All right, here we come back with second quarter in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Bethalto, Illinois. Dennis Laird alongside Louis Cork as we start the second quarter, second down and 9. Play action left side. Now Kimball going to keep it. Kimball with a hole. Kimball works his way free. Kimball to the 20 with a stiff arm. Headed down the sidelines and touchdown.
What a run that was. My, oh my, you thought they had him wrapped up in the backfield, and sure enough, he gets away, cutting to his left, winds up going cross-field to his right, down the sideline, gets a burst, and he's gone and gives the Panthers the lead. What a nice run there.
35 yards.
For the young sophomore, Mitch Kimball.
Doing a great job of cutting back, finding the open field, and then breaking himself free with that stiff arm about the 20. Racing into the end zone. Extra point attempt on the way, and it's good to make the score 14-7 in favor of Jerseyville with 11:44 to go before halftime. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. I'm Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance. In just minutes, I can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Call me, Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance, today at 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
Ace Hardware in Bethalto is your helpful place. It's where you'll find more than 70,000 items in the store and even more online. It's where the people know how to solve your problems. It's where top brands like Benjamin Moore, Still, and Craftsman make your jobs go smoothly and with confidence. It's where hot buys sizzle each and every week. Ace Hardware in Bethalto is more than helpful. They save you time and money too.
Man, this thing's turned around a little bit.
Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Bethalto, Illinois. The Jerseyville Panthers now out in front, 14-7, Louis.
Well, you figure after that first drive that CM had, and they were going to be able to put some points up, but boy, their offense has hit a little stalemate here, and Jersey has put together back-to-back drives, and here they are. They've got 1 and 6. They've got the lead.
Steemack returning that kickoff, fielded it at about the 35, and then kind of worked his way across the field. Didn't get much more, and looks like they'll start about the 38-yard line.
Good field position again, but got to start moving the football. And look at Scott Tonser over here on the sideline, talking to his defensive players, going, guys, maybe not kind of the quiet monotone voice I'm giving it to you in, but I think message was signed, sealed, and delivered there.
Tobin from the shotgun. And he's going to fire it out into the flat and complete it to Linton. He works his way down to near the 45.
3 catches now for Linton. That one's about a 6-yarder. And really right now he hasn't really got on track either. 5 out of 9 for 33 yards so far. Kind of kept him in check.
Second down at 4 for CM. They're going with 3 receivers to the right side. Another receiver split wide left. Tobin waits in the shotgun. And they're going to hand it off. And it's Brown being stopped in his tracks. All kinds of penetration that time from that Jerseyville front line.
Yeah, they're coming after it here tonight. You know, when you've got a 1 and 6 team, what do you really have to lose? What do you have to lose? And they don't have anything to lose. And they're bringing the house right now and forcing the CM offense to make some hasty decisions out here. And right now, it seems to be working for the visiting Panthers.
Third down and 7. Straight drop back by Tobin, firing it across the middle and falling short and incomplete, trying to get it to Steemick.
I'll tell you what, if he looks over on this side of the field, he's got Michael Shasheen running that deep slant. He was open. And again, just a little bit of pressure up the middle, and it forces Tobin into a quick throw. He had his intended receiver as well, but he short hopped the ball in there, and timing issues can do that to you.
4th and 7 for CM. And it looks like Tobin's going to throw it. Tobin rolling out right. Pressured, in trouble, headed for the sidelines, and
may have gotten it.
Really close to the first down. We'll have to see whether they're going to mark him out of bounds.
That's not a good spot at all.
At the 45. Lots of moans and groans from the Purple fan.
I can't see where he stepped out of bounds because of where the CM players were, but when he got to the sideline, you could see where he reached with the ball. He reaches out with the ball, and I thought he was a lot closer to that marker than where they mark it. But boy, they marked him back about a good 3 yards short of the spot.
Short of the first down, and the Panthers will take over on downs, and they'll have it in good field position starting in CM territory.
I mean, I know the play could have been close, but man, that's a risky call from where you're taking that one.
Once again, though, good pressure from Jerseyville. I wonder if Tobin was planning on throwing that and just had to scramble. Here's a handoff to Jones, right side. Jones bouncing off tacklers, works his way down to near the 40.
You know, he got good yards and gets about 4, I would say. Down to the 42-yard line, just inside the 42-yard line, so
good pickup on first down to set up second down and 6.
Jones now with 65 yards on 4 carries already. It helps when you got a 36-yarder in there that went for a touchdown.
Kimball under center, split backs behind him. Sends a man in motion. And they're going to give it on the counter back the other way to Jones, who's got an opening. And first down yardage to about the 30.
Give him a dozen there, and boy, right now this Jersey offense has hit a gear here, an extra gear, and they're moving the football up and down the field. This is 3 straight possessions. No, I take that back. There was a punt in there as well, but 3 out of 4 possessions right now, they're moving the football, moving it rather well. Jones takes that one down to the CM 30-yard line. They're knocking on the door once again.
First and 10 from the CM 30. Just over 9 minutes on the clock. In motion, Jones the other way. And they hand it off inside to Pullman, who's got a huge hole, and he'll work his way down to near the 20.
Boy, CM is just giving up too many yards on first down, and it's making this offense, it makes play calling very easy when you can pick up 7 and 8 yards, and that time he gets it down to the 22, so give him 8 on the play. When you're looking at 2nd and 2, 3rd and 2, and second and short, boy, it makes downs 2 and 3 really easy.
Kimball with split backs behind him. Sends a man in motion to the left side. We'll hand it off to Jones, right side. Jones swarmed that time. Stopped shy of the 20, but that'll bring up 3rd and short.
We got probably back to the original line of scrimmage, so no yards on the carry. But again, with it being 2nd and 2, it brings up a very manageable 3rd down. You don't have to do anything crazy with the football here. Just do what you do best, and if you couldn't pick it up on the last down, you try to pick it up here.
And if you don't get it here, you still have 4th and short.
Yeah, absolutely.
As long as you don't do something crazy and lose a bunch of yards. Kimball under center, sends Jones in motion. He'll give it to Pullman, who's going to be able to pound his way forward to pick up the first down inside the 20, shy of the 15.
CM had 3 first downs on its opening drive. They haven't had one since.
Jersey's really stiffening it up in the CM defense.
7-3 in first downs now in favor of the visiting Panthers. And that time Pullman picks up the first down.
CM defense struggling a bit. And really, Jersey's controlled the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. Kimball under center, split backs behind him. 1st and 10 from the 17. It's Pullman again, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage, bounces off to pick up a yard or so. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Not much doing there. I think he gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
They give him a yard.
Maybe a yard, yeah.
That'll set up 2nd down and 9. 6:50 on the clock. Panthers to the receiver, split wide left. Kimball under center. He'll fake it to Jones and roll out left. Looks like he's going to throw for the end zone. Has a man. Touchdown. Looks like number 19 on the reception for Jerseyville. And that's Jason Hamilton.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this young sophomore quarterback's going to be a special one for Jersey. First time I've seen him play this year, I've liked his ability here, where he just stays cool in that pocket there and does a real nice job of disguising what they're going to do, if they're going to run the ball or not. And his rollouts are very, very smooth. And that time he rolls to his left, throws across his body, patiently waits for his tight end to get open, and it's in between the numbers. And look at this upset going on right now.
And the extra point is good to make it a 21-7 Jerseyville lead with 6:30 to go in the first half. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
At Jack Schmidt Chevrolet in Wood River, we make car buying a breeze. A member of our sales team will assist you in selecting the perfect new or GM certified pre-owned vehicle, and we back it up with our guaranteed price policy. Our commitment to you continues after the sale with genuine Goodwrench service. So if you don't know where to get the best deal on quality vehicles and service,
You don't know Jack Schmidt!
In Wood River, Illinois.
There's a long pass. It looks like it's going to be overthrown. Oh, the receiver dashes under the ball and makes the catch. Touchdown!
Where did he get that extra burst of speed? That off-season training really paid off.
Alton Memorial Hospital's Human Motion Institute Sports Performance helps athletes maximize their potential and improve their game. With sports performance training, you'll leap higher, run faster, and throw farther. Learn more at altonmemorialhospital.org. Human Motion Institute Sports Performance, building better athletes.
All right, here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Bethalto, Illinois. Dennis Laird alongside Louis Court. Jersey up 21-7 over CM, and this kickoff going to take a Jerseyville roll into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers have had a tough time only kicking off tonight, and this time they get a break kicking it right down the middle of the field.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, the initial kickoff to start the game went out of bounds, and that cost them 15 yards there. And other than that, this team really hasn't done much of anything wrong other than that first drive where CM was able to punch it in, moving the ball right down the field. But I'll tell you what, the Panthers, they have certainly responded. They've scored now on 3 out of their last 4 possessions.
I think you hit the nail on the head when you say, what else do you have to play for?
When you're 1-6.
If you have a 1-6 season, you want to talk about your football season, you want to talk about knocking off the conference champs the last game of the year.
And your rivals.
Right.
Don't forget that. You get a little extra juice by playing this game if you're both of these two teams.
Tobin rolling left, looking downfield in trouble, and he'll be knocked out of bounds. I don't think he got a yard on the play there. They lost a little.
No, actually, it looks like they marked him on the other side of the 20, so they'll give him 1 there. But I'll tell you what, this Jersey defense has done a nice job of keeping him contained in the backfield. Even on the times that he's able to roll out, they've got bodies there, they've got somebody in pursuit, and just don't give him much of anything to work with.
And they put some pressure on him.
That's key.
2nd down and 9. The 21, Tobin. In trouble again, looking for help, and finally gets it out to Steemack, but now maybe a loose football over there on the sidelines. Jerseyville going crazy. I think they've got it.
Wow. Well, there's a flag down, so let's not get hasty here. I do see a towel on the carpet.
We'll wait and see what the call is here, but Steemack making that catch near the line of scrimmage and trying to make
waving it off
out of it. Yep, they wave up the flag, and now.
Well, he got about 2 yards. He got about 2 yards on the reception, and then I didn't see who came in to strip the ball away. But our first turnover of the game, and I'll tell you what, Jersey is set up in prime position here to score once again. Can you believe this?
Panthers with 6:15 on the clock. Kimball under center. Sends Jones in motion, hands it off right side. Pullman, who pounds his way down to the 15.
Boy, this offensive line right now is winning the battle up front, and these Jersey ball carriers are having their way right now, and picks up about 5 on the play. I believe the ball's on the 17, so good yards on first down.
Once again for Jerseyville. Panther offensive line doing a nice job tonight. Here in the first half, Kimball under center, 2nd and 4. Man in motion, the handoff. Going back to the right side and running room again, down to near the 5-yard line on a counter play.
I believe that was Jones out there.
I think it was.
It was Jones.
From the 7 now, it'll be 1st and goal.
Give him 10 more, and boy, 8 first downs now to 3 for the Panthers in this first half. Clock running, 5:20 to go. And they're knocking on the door once again here, 1st and goal.
They go to Jones again, right side. Jones down to near the goal line, but it looks like he'll be stopped shot.
And there's
flag
a
on the play.
down, so.
A little short of the goal line, there's a flag on the play.
Well, I thought he might have turned the corner and gotten in there, but.
Once again, a wall of white jerseys out there in front of him, too. He's getting some good blocking.
And a huge holding penalty there. It wouldn't have counted anyway. It's going to back this thing up.
Well,
they threw the flag at about the 4, so you give him the 3 yards on the carry.
And I'll mark this back to near the 15, about the 14-yard line.
And it'll be a 10-yard penalty.
First down over.
So it'll still be 1st and goal, but now the ball's sitting on the 14-yard line, so 5:05 to go. Clock is moving.
Panthers break huddle. They'll go with split backs behind the quarterback Kimball. He's got a receiver split wide left. He's going to fake it to Jones and roll out, looking downfield. Has a man, bobbles it, but pulls it in and works his way into the end zone. And that's Pullman. And Jerseyville continues to do whatever they want on offense.
Boy, this is incredible. Incredible the turn of events that we have seen here. Unbelievable. Boy, if they're getting these results to Waterloo, what do you think they're feeling right now? And once again, just the rollout doing a world of good for this young sophomore quarterback.
The extra point attempt now for the Panthers is on the way, and it is good to make it a 28-7 lead for the Jerseyville Panthers. Still 4:42 to go in the first half. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
From its birth in 1931 on Broadway in Alton to its new home on Homer Adams Parkway, welcome to Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings. Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings earned its outstanding customer service reputation in servicing major appliance brands such as Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Frigidaire, Samsung, and more. When you think about it, Alton Refrigeration is about providing you with years of comfortable living with worry-free brand name products.
Ragusa drops to throw. Now lets it go deep down the left sideline. He's got top, and he makes a dandy catch.
Here's another steal by Bradley. Lumpkins all alone. He lays it in from Tony.
Yeah! Woo!
The Oilers center ice. 13 has it. Oh, shot a little bit wide. Oilers keep it in the zone.
Fall to Illinois, Dennis Laird alongside Louis Quark, and still hard to believe it's 28-7 in favor of Jerseyville.
I know a lot of people thought that might be a score, but the other way around.
Here's a kickoff, finally picked up inside the 5 by McKinney, and he's going to be dropped at the 5-yard line, so CM going to start deep in their own end.
Boy, it's just going from bad to worse right now for CM, and if they're going to win this conference championship outright without any help, they're going to have to come from all the way back. They're down by 21 points right now, and this is a train wreck that just doesn't look like there's an end to it.
Now CM starting deep in their own end.
They're going to have to go the length of the field if they're going to score here.
Tobin from the end zone, and he flips it out to Tanner Brown and throws it short. Everything out of sync for CM tonight, though.
Well, the pressure right now is just, he's got absolutely no time to do anything with the football, and Jersey has come here with a purpose tonight, and that purpose is to put pressure on that quarterback, put pressure on Zach Tobin. Do not give him any time to survey the field and make a play happen. So far, Plan A is working to perfection.
Tobin going to throw it out to Tanner Brown. Tanner Brown across the 10 to the 15, and finally, CM moves the football a little bit.
Well, even there, it had to develop quickly, and screenplay was set up, but once again, they pursued well to the football, so give him 7 on the play. It's going to bring up a important third down here, about 3rd and 3.
Tobin in the shotgun, facing 3rd and 3. Looking and firing it, and the ball knocked down at the line of scrimmage again. Once again, excellent penetration by the defensive line.
Well, he had a man out in the flat there, but again, the pressure coming up the middle. Jersey's defensive line right now is winning the battle of the trenches. They're getting a push, they're getting penetration, and they're just disrupting the flow of this offense, moving the football. And CM's going to have to kick this ball away, and the Panthers are going to get great field position here once again, and there's still 3:51 on the clock.
Looks like they're set up to punt it away here.
This doesn't look like a 1-6 team to me. Does it to you?
Throw the records out when these two teams meet.
Boy, you're not kidding. Oh, that's a good punt.
Beautiful punt there. Sends it back to the 40. And a good return to the 50. And there's a big block, but really doesn't spring him. Just a big hit there. And that'll just fire up that Jerseyville team a little more. They'll work it to the 45 of CM.
I'm going to tell you what, number 57, Dalton Beck, just absolutely laid out. Number 54, CM, Nick Bricker. Boy, he did not. That was like running into a brick wall there. He had no idea where that was coming.
What's one of them hits that completely takes your mind off the ball carrier and you're just watching the hit instead?
Well, there was really nothing bad about it. He's coming in to try to spring his man, and sure enough, he did for about another 10 yards or so, and I don't know.
To a military family, a phone call home is priceless, but these phone calls are expensive. By donating a used cell phone through Cell Phones for Soldiers, Weber Granite City Chevrolet is helping U.S. service members get a free 60-minute calling card. Cell Phones for Soldiers addresses an everyday emotional need that everyone has experienced, the need to call home, to hear a familiar voice while far away. If you have a cell phone you're not using, please donate it to us at Weber Granite City Chevrolet for the Cell Phones for Soldiers program.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Line up CM, so Jersey once again, and I believe they have all their timeouts left, gentlemen.
I think you're right.
They have two left. They have 2 timeouts left.
I was going to say someone took one early, and I wasn't sure which side took that one.
CM's got all of theirs. Jersey has 2, so still 2 timeouts with 3:07 to go. Clock running, plenty of time.
And don't forget, they kicked off to start this ball game.
Yes.
So they get points here, and then they'll have a chance after halftime as well. Here's a decent run down near the first down marker. Looks like they're going to mark it near the 35. They'll mark it at the 37. And it'll be 3rd down and a few.
Jones takes that carry there. Gets about 5 yards on the carry. It's tough to see those powder blue numbers on the white, isn't it?
It is. And luckily it's not muddy, because when they get muddy, it's even worse.
Boy, you're not kidding. These teams have played in some mud bowls before. Believe me, I've covered a number of them.
They have. I thought about a couple of those as I mentioned that. Here's a pass out into the flat. And the receiver with second effort shaking off a tackler and picking up a few more to get to the 30 and another Jerseyville first down. And that's something else we've seen in the CM defense tonight. They're missing some tackles.
Yes, they are. And about 8 yards there for McQuaid. And how about Kimball? He's 4 out of 5 in the ball game right now. And if my math is correct, 34 and 21 is 55, correct? 4 out of 5 for 55 yards. Did I get that right?
I think you got it right. There's Jones in motion, and it'll be a counter back inside and across the 25 to about the 24-yard line. I'm not sure who had the carry there that time.
McQuaid.
I think it was McQuaid. I was going to say that. I couldn't tell if it was 3 or not.
And he picks up 5 yards. It's his 3rd carry of the night. He's got 3 carries for 6 yards now. But good yards there on first down once again. And no hurry, 1:38 to go. They might want to get into a little bit of a hurry-up mode here at the 24-yard line. You still have 2 timeouts, so you can always use those as well.
Here's a pitch to Jones, and he's got open field in front of him. Puts his shoulder down, and he has another Jerseyville first down.
And another CM player down. Ooh, and he's hurting. That's Ricky Woolley, the senior. He's down and hurt. And here comes Aaron Season again.
I'll grab the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Everybody's saying buy American, but not me. I just want you to come drive American. Come out today and see for yourself. No one has a more impressive selection of vehicles than Ford. Whether it's a Focus, Fusion, Escape, Edge, F-150, or any other Ford product, no one can beat Ford's quality. Not Toyota, not Honda, not anybody.
Roberts Motors, your hometown dealer for over 60 years, just off Route 3 or Highway 67 in Alton, or at RiverBender.com.
He probably just wants to verify so he knows when he tells somebody that he's not ready. That would kind of surprise you, you know. Here we go. Going back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Bethalto. Dennis Laird alongside Louis Corrick, and Kimball will play action fake and throw it to Pullman again, who's down near the end zone and in again. Wow.
That's almost the exact same play they just worked to Pullman before on the 14-yard score.
I think it was the same play.
Exact same play on the roll, rolling out to his left.
They get most of the defense going to the right side, and then Kimball kind of hides that ball in his jersey and works his way to the left, and now a flag down in the end zone. Not sure, they just picked it up.
I was going to say, if you throw it in the end zone late, it could be one of those celebration penalties, but
that's what I thought it might have been.
We'll see. I think you're right, Dennis. There may be a few choice words here at halftime. What do you think?
We're working on getting a microphone down there now.
Good luck. Good luck getting in there.
I doubt we pull that off, but
if you can get in there, I'll bow to you.
We need one of them boom mics. You just point it down there.
34 unanswered points. Can you believe this?
Unbelievable.
An extra point pending here.
And the kick is on the way and through the uprights to make it a 35-7 Jerseyville lead with 1:06 still to go before halftime. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. I'm Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance. In just minutes, I can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Call me, Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance, today at 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
Ace Hardware in Bethalto is your helpful place. It's where you'll find more than 70,000 items in the store and even more online. It's where the people know how to solve your problems. It's where top brands like Benjamin Moore, Still, and Craftsman make your jobs go smoothly and with confidence. It's where hot buys sizzle each and every week. Ace Hardware in Bethalto is more than helpful. They save you time and money too.
2-1. Welcome back to Bethalto, Illinois. Dennis Laird alongside Louis Corrick, and the penalty for celebrating marked off here on the kickoff. So Panthers,
oh yeah, it was.
Will kick it away from the 25, and I bet they don't mind.
Probably not. But CM's going to get good field position here, and
Stevac near the 50, and he'll pick up a couple crossing into Jersey territory.
Well, they've got time. They've got their full complement of timeouts and 1:03 to work with on the clock. So
that's a ton of time for CM. Really.
Absolutely. I mean, you can work the middle of the field. If you got no timeouts, it makes it a little more difficult. But when you've got your full complement of timeouts, you can work the middle of the field here as well. Work the middle of the field. Use your timeouts wisely. You got to put some points on the board because this is 35 unanswered. Like I said, this is a train wreck right now, and it's leading to nowhere for this CM team. You've got to put some points on the board here before halftime just to maybe get a shred of confidence going back into the second half. Because right now, this is a disaster.
Tobin from the shotgun from Jersey territory. You're going to fire it across the middle and completes it. And down at about the 38-yard line. Shasheen as they'll hurry up to the line of scrimmage here. Tobin takes the snap, going to fire it out into the flat, and whoa, that one almost picked off, and Linton able to pull it in. That was kind of a floater and a first down near the 25.
And they've picked up 2 first downs now, back-to-back first downs. 12 yards on that play to Linton. They had 3 first downs in the half.
And they announced, too, that Tobin went over 5,000 yards.
Yes, the completion to Shasheen for 11 yards put him over.
Tobin, straight drop. No one open. Now he's scrambling, firing it downfield, and completes it down inside the 10-yard line to about the 5.
Looks like Emmerich on the play, and he's definitely getting some time now with this hurry-up offense, and Emmerich makes the catch, takes it down to the 10, so give him 15 more on the reception.
Stevac split out to the left side. 3 receivers on the right side as Tobin waits at the 15. Looking left, now right, now going to run. Up the middle he goes, and he's stopped as he gets near the 5-yard line.
You got your timeouts. You might as well use them. Yeah. Got them all.
Timeout on the field. 27.2 seconds to go before halftime. CM threatening, down 35-7. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
$279. At Jack Schmidt Chevrolet in Wood River, we make car buying a breeze. A member of our sales team will assist you in selecting the perfect new or GM certified pre-owned vehicle, and we back it up with our guaranteed price policy. Our commitment to you continues after the sale with genuine Goodwrench service. So if you don't know where to get the best deal on quality vehicles and service,
you don't know Jack.
2 1. Welcome back to Bethalto. Dennis Laird alongside Louis Corrick. Eagles facing second down from the 7, second and goal.
Tobin picked up about 3 yards on the keeper. The hole quickly closed, but 27 seconds left on the clock. Still a lot of time here.
Couple timeouts for CM still. Tobin, now flags fly, and somebody offsides.
Well, I was going to say, if that was on the defense, they would let that go because you should get a free play out of it. But once they stopped it, I would have thought they were going to call that against the offense. Once they're going to make that call against the offense, they will stop the play.
Back up 5.
Scott Tunzer wants an explanation, and I don't know if he likes what he hears, but and that'll back it up to the 12 now. Second down and second and goal from the 12. Well, he likes to throw the ball anyway, so it gives him about 5 extra yards to work with.
Tobin waits in the shotgun. All the receivers in tight now. Tobin going to roll right. Looking, now firing it into the end zone, and it's caught for the touchdown.
Just like I said, he gets a little extra room, and sure enough, he can fire that thing in there, and boy, did they ever need that.
They did. Michael Shasheen with a reception for the touchdown. CM now trails 35-13.
Still a lot of time left. No need to start going for 2 yet. Still got a whole half to play. So Tobin to Shasheen, it's his first touchdown pass in the game.
Kick on the way, and it is good to make it a 35-14 ball game now. Still 20 seconds to go in the half. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
At First Mid-America Credit Union, they offer more than savings accounts, checking accounts, money markets, loans, and IRAs. They also offer a Visa Platinum Card, which rewards their members with low rates, no annual fees, no hidden fees, no balance transfer fees, built-in safety features to protect your card from fraud, and a reward program which rewards you for every purchase you make. Apply today for a First Mid-America Credit Union Visa Platinum Card at www.1stmidamerica.org.
Compare a well-equipped Lexus ES to a well-equipped Buick LaCrosse. Get inside each and see what you find. If perfection is what you pursue, this might just change your course. Meet the new class of world class. The 2010 LaCrosse from Buick. May the best car win.
All right, here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Bethalto. Dennis Laird alongside Louis Corrick. Eagles set to kick off. 20 seconds to go before halftime. Brown approaches the football and he'll kick it deep.
And he'll do it over again.
Offsides.
Looks that way. It'll back them up 5 yards. So each team now with 4 penalties in this first half.
Offsides against the Eagles.
Boy, and those kind of just little penalties like that can drive a coach crazy, you know? You just had a big score. You're down a bushel. You're still down by a lot. You're down by 21, but just the little things you need to tweak here and keep that in perspective and not make those little mistakes, because you're having a long climb back if you're going to win this ball game, and those are the things you can't afford.
Zim will try it again. And this time, a little pooch kick. Panthers will slip, trying to get on, and now Jones finally covers it up near the 20.
Yeah, and that might just warrant a knee here for the half. I would think so. Wouldn't think they'd try anything real crazy here.
They get the ball after halftime, remember?
Yes, they do.
So run it out here and try again to start the second half.
Well, if somebody was just tuning in and we told them that CM had the first score and the last score, they'd think, oh, things sound pretty good.
Right.
But you've missed a whole lot in between. And if you're a CM fan, a whole lot of no good.
35-14 Jerseyville.
But I'm sure we've got some loyal Panther listeners as well. They're very happy.
Oh, you know it. There's Pullman taking it straight ahead to pick up a few, and that'll be the final play of the half. Jersey will take it in at halftime, leading the CM Eagles 35-14. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Ace Hardware. Ace, the helpful place. Jack Schmidt Chevrolet of Wood River. If you don't know where to get the best auto deals, then you don't know Jack Schmidt. Alton Refrigeration, the first choice in quality HD TV and appliances. Quality Buick, GMC, Cadillac, serving the Riverbend for 52 years. Barry Macias, professional independent insurance agents. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance, all your protection under one roof. Alt Memorial Hospital, the best healthcare close to home. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Weber Granite City Chevrolet, buy American.
Okay, for tonight's halftime entertainment, ladies and gentlemen, performing tonight is your state champion Pizzazz dance team, dancing with Pizzazz JV and the middle school dance team. They would like to say good luck and go Eagles. So have a nice round of applause for them.
To a military family, a phone call home is priceless, but these phone calls are expensive. By donating a used cell phone through Cell Phones for Soldiers, Weber Granite City Chevrolet is helping U.S. service members get a free 60-minute calling card. Cell Phones for Soldiers addresses an everyday emotional need that everyone has experienced, the need to call home, to hear a familiar voice while far away. If you have a cell phone you're not using, please donate it to us at Weber Granite City Chevrolet for the Cell Phones for Soldiers program.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The Mardi Gras Festival on Saturday, October 30th. This year's show, entitled Palante Jazz, will feature Latin jazz tunes first, beginning with Caravan, featuring solo guard work by freshman Brian Sills and senior Nathan Luck on trumpet. Their second selection, Sway, originally performed in 1953 and made popular again by Michelle Bugle, will feature senior Andy Ambrose on trombone and solo saber work by senior Riley Odd. The show will commence with jazz pianist Chick Corea's 1971 jazz fusion chart spinning, described for the CM Marching Eagles by senior Grant Tracy, with percussion composed by senior Ian Rowe. Spain will feature a sharp bullfight interlude with junior Josh Truss and freshman guard member Brian Sills. Seniors Grant Tracy, tenor sax, and Ian Rowe drum will be featured as soloists. So sit back, sit, and prepare yourself for a little Latin love.
Yes, he did.
No, it's not.
But that was too steady. For real? Yeah. What's going on? Dude, I knew what for a guy like me. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, I brought it here to mine.
Say hi to your daddy. Was that dad? Right. No, that's not dad. That's me.
Lots of sweat, lots of head.
Oh, there he is, Anthony. You're talking to Mel.
We can be bigger. Seriously.
Temporary license plate on a yellow Jeep. School tag number, it is a student's 0193. You have someone blocked in down by the yellow shed. School tag number 0193, temporary license plate.
I'll grab the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Everybody's saying buy American, but not me. I just want you to come drive American. Come out today and see for yourself. No one has a more impressive selection of vehicles than Ford. Whether it's a Focus, Fusion, Escape, Edge, F-150, or any other Ford product, no one can beat Ford's quality. Not Toyota, not Honda, not anybody.
Roberts Motors, your hometown dealer for over 60 years, just off Route 3 or Highway 67 in Alton, or at RiverBender.com.
No kidding, man. I didn't...
There will be some points.
I know. All right, we're ready to go. Rock and roll, strut and stroll.
Here we go. Burr. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Bethalto, Illinois. Dennis Laird alongside Louis Cork, and the CM Eagles kicking off to start the second half. And the Jerseyville Panthers able to cover the kickoff at around the 25-yard line.
I don't know if it was so much kicking off or if it was pooching off.
It was a poocher. You're right about that.
Yeah, they get it at the 24-yard line, and that would have been...
I'm going to call it a Scooby-Doo.
So they just flipped a little Scooby snack out there?
A little Scooby snack out there, that's right. Just shy of the 25.
I don't think DG liked that one. DG, peek in here again. Oh, here we go.
There we go. From the 24-yard line, the Panthers start with the football, 1st and 10.
And that would be one Dan Gonzalez with his Scooby-Doo impersonation.
And his RiverBender.com camera. Handoff inside, this time no gain. Well, a gain of a yard. Looked like Pullman that time for Jerseyville to start things here in the second half.
And it was Pullman, the fullback once again, who 10 carries for 38 yards in the first half. Give him 11 for 39 now. They give him a yard up to the 25.
Had a couple of touchdowns in that first half, both receiving touchdowns.
Gut check time for the CM defense. They were embarrassed in that first half, and I will say it. That was embarrassing what happened out there. You allowed 35 points in a conference championship game for yourself. This is gut check for them.
Pitch to Jones, and Jones hit and stop. And I'm seeing a little more spring in that CM defense.
Well, and they need to, because what you did in that first half is totally out of character. Exactly what you haven't been doing for the last 4 weeks and winning 4 consecutive conference games. And I'm sure, again, we've noted a few times, Scott Tomser had a few choice words at halftime.
Just a few.
Yeah. Jones now with 11 carries. He had 10 for 101 in the first half, so he's up to 104. And here's a big third down, 3rd and 7 here, 3rd and 6.
They're going to roll out right. Kimball pressured by Ricky. Now gets free and is headed down the sidelines and may have had the first down as he puts his head down near the 35.
But there's a flag down back at about the 23, so that may be negated.
Could be.
And it will be. Boy, I'm telling you what, we're going to hear this sophomore's name for years to come here.
Really looked like they had him bottled up. He was able to break free there, but a holding call going to bring this one back.
What a terrific job he did to improvise there. Once again, he sells the fake so well and is able to get out on the rollout. And sure enough, what a great effort there. He initially had gotten the first down, but the penalty is going to wipe this thing out.
Eagles catch a break there.
Yes, they do.
Does it look like from here he had enough for the first down?
No doubt about it.
3rd and very long for Jerseyville.
Yeah, 3rd and about a mile. They need to get to the about just on the other side of the 34-yard line, maybe the 35, and the ball is sitting at the 8, so 3rd and about. All right, stand corrected. It's at the 13, so about, yeah. We can hear Gary Bruning down there. He's on top of me, 3rd and 21.
Yes.
Gotta love Coach B.
Kimball from the shotgun. Throwing it in the flat and completing it at the 20, but this isn't going to be enough. Pushed out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Oh, that was one of those more or less. Let's get some room here. That pass to Luke Brown, number 21. Let's get some room here if we're going to punt this thing away.
So the Panthers fail to convert a first down on their opening possession here in the second half, and now the Eagles will get the football back, and trailing 35-14 will try to make something happen here. Keep that momentum going. They carried in at halftime.
I believe this is the 3rd punt or 2nd punt for Jersey tonight.
Kimball to punt it away, and he's punting it toward the sidelines. This one's going to go out of bounds. Here's the CM 48. And they're going to have great field possession here to start the second half.
Terrific field position, and what you got to do is get down there and get another march in there and do what you did at the end of the first half. You got to chip away. You can't get it all at one time.
We'll see if that Jerseyville defense can keep it up, that defensive front, for another half.
Can't get it all at once, so let's go one at a time.
Tobin from the shotgun. 3 receivers split wide right. They'll have a back that's Tanner Brown. Well, now he's going to move to his right side. Receiver split to the left. And Tobin will keep it. He crosses the 50, has running room at the 40. Stop there.
Good open field tackle.
And a flag flies late.
Good open field tackle there by number 27, Cody Torrey, a sophomore. Tobin got good yards, and I'm wondering if there was a block in the back. Oh, my goodness.
There is illegal block against CM.
Scott Tonser can't believe it. He's in one of those where you're in such disbelief you don't know what to say. How about that?
They'll mark this one off against CM and push him back to about the original line of scrimmage after that good run by Zach Tobin. They'll move him to actually the 49, so they lose a yard on the play. It'll be 1st and 11.
I thought that's where the original line of scrimmage was to begin with, wasn't it?
I think it was right at the midfield stripe.
Okay. So basically, it's a do-over.
Basically. 3 receivers left side. Now Tanner Brown will stand to the left of Tobin. And they're going to give it to Brown this time. Brown right up the middle. Brown to the 40 and down to near the 35-yard line. He ended up picking up more yards than Tobin did.
15 on the play. It's 15 on the play and a first down.
Carried a tackler with him for about 5 yards.
36-yard line, so
Tobin to Brown again. Brown slicing his way over the left side and stopped shy of the 30.
not bad.
That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Decent yards once again. Gets about 4 to the 33-yard line. So moving the football here once again.
Steemack split out to the left side. 3 receivers on the right side. Tobin waits and gives it to Brown again. And Brown hit behind the line of scrimmage this time. Works his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
He may have sliced down for about a yard there.
Eagles coming out putting the ball on the ground here.
Well, you got to, if you can't run the football, it doesn't give you the options to throw. If you just become one-dimensional, teams are going to pick up on that.
3rd down at 5.
This is 2-down territory.
Tobin out in the flat, completes it at the 30. And it looks like enough for the first down.
This little bubble screen there to Linton, and I believe he's got enough.
Nice job by Linton. Good run after the catch.
Needed 5, got about 6.
From the 26, 1st and 10.
Five catches now for Linton.
Here's a handoff inside to Brown, and he'll work his way down to near the 20-yard line. A good run on 1st down for Brown. This time doing it right between the guards a couple times now for Tanner Brown. Second and 5 from the 21. 3 receivers left side. Tobin looking right for Tanner Brown. Has him at the 20 to the 15 and stopped shy of the 10.
Well, he's getting Brown involved here a little bit now and gets that one down to about the 13, so 8 yards for Brown there and a first down, new set of downs.
Timeout, Panthers, 7:57 on the clock, 3rd quarter. CM facing 1st and 10 from the 12 when we return. You're listening.
The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. I'm Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance. In just minutes, I can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Call me, Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance, today at 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
Ace Hardware in Bethalto is your helpful place. It's where you'll find more than 70,000 items in the store and even more online. It's where the people know how to solve your problems. It's where top brands like Benjamin Moore, Still, and Craftsman make your jobs go smoothly and with confidence. It's where hot buys sizzle each and every week. Ace Hardware in Bethalto was more than helpful. They save you time and money too.
Two receivers split way off to the left side. Now Linton going to join Brown in the backfield and take the handoff hit as he crosses the line of scrimmage and taken down there. Right between the guards again, but this time the Panther defense ready. Linton on the carry. Picks up a yard. Second down and 9.
First carry of the night. Maybe gets a yard.
Tobin waits, facing second down and 9 with 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right side.
It's going to go to Brown.
Oh, out in the flat, they completed to the 10, to the 5, down to the 2-yard line.
Taylor Emmerich.
They get it to Emmerich. Taylor Emmerich.
That'll be a first down.
And that sets up first and goal for CM.
That's 7 straight completions for Tobin now. Emmerich with a couple of catches in the game now, 2 for 25. First and goal, though, at the 1. Might take this one himself.
Tobin looking left, rolling left, and throwing it out there and throwing it incomplete.
A little surprising there. Like he had a lot of running room right up the gut.
Rolling out and trying to find Stimek. And the corner, incomplete.
Short-armed it.
Back to the line of scrimmage for Tobin and the Eagles. Emmerich split off to the right. 2 receivers to the left side. As Tobin eyeballs the sidelines, now ready. Waits on the snap. And will hand it off. Nope, he'll keep it himself, and Tobin will try and sneak in, and he's in.
Fake me and you out both. I thought
that was a good fake.
Brown was getting that one, and I thought that was going to happen on the first play, but nonetheless, 2 drives in a row now. CM puts points on the board, and slowly but surely they're climbing right back in this thing.
35-20 the score now. Tanner Brown gets set to attempt the extra point.
I was going to say, don't tell me you have to burn a timeout because you're missing a player. J.D.
Here's
Cox.
the snap back. The kick is on the way, and it's good. And that makes the score 35-21 now in favor of Jerseyville. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
At Jack Schmidt Chevrolet in Wood River, we make car buying a breeze. A member of our sales team will assist you in selecting the perfect new or GM certified pre-owned vehicle, and we back it up with our guaranteed price policy. Our commitment to you continues after the sale with genuine Goodwrench service. So if you don't know where to get the best deal on quality vehicles and service,
You don't know Jack Schmidt!
In Wood River, Illinois.
Yeah!
There's a long pass. It looks like it's going to be overthrown. Oh, the receiver dashes under the ball and makes the catch. Touchdown!
Where did he get that extra burst of speed? That off-season training really paid off.
Alton Memorial Hospital's Human Motion Institute Sports Performance helps athletes maximize their potential and improve their game. With sports performance training, you'll leap higher, run faster, and throw farther. Learn more at altonmemorialhospital.org. Human Motion Institute Sports Performance, building better athletes.
Return man back around the 5. And a kick from Brown straight down the middle of the field. And into the end zone, a touchback. So Jerseyville will start at their own 20. And the CM defense doing a nice job in the first Jerseyville possession of this half, stopping them. We'll see what they can do here.
Well, it's all about who makes the necessary adjustments. If you're Jersey, you really didn't want to adjust a whole heck of a lot because what you did, it was a half of perfection. If you're CM, you wanted to adjust everything, and so far the proper necessary adjustments have been made, but still a long way to go and a lot of time left on the clock. But now a 28-point deficit is suddenly 14.
And they'll give it off to Jones, right side. Jones with a hole. Jones to the 40. Jones to the 50. And pushed out of bounds as he works his way into CM territory.
Did he pull something?
And it looks like about the 35-yard line is where they're going to mark this one, just shy of the 35.
Boy, does he get a burst or what once he hits the hole? We've seen it 2 or 3 times tonight now. Once he breaks through and hits that hole, it's like a dart. He's gone. Nice job there by Desmond Woods. He saved a touchdown. He saved a touchdown with his closing speed and was able to force him out of bounds.
Jones finding enough of a hole to squeeze through there and then turn on the afterburners as he works his way into CM territory. 44 yards on the carry. Ball at the 36-yard line now of CM.
So he's had double-digit carries of 16, 36, 12, and 44 now.
They go with Pullman, who carries the entire CM defense down to near the 25.
Well, at 5'10", 195, he's a very strong young man.
There was proof there as he took about 6 purple jerseys with him. Looks like he's going to be shy of the first down by about a yard.
Yeah.
Or they're going to measure it, actually.
I think you're right. I don't know why I even measure this because I don't think he's got it. It probably looks like a full yard short, but it's more than a full yard short. He gets about 9 on the play, so hey, it's one of those things again where we mentioned earlier, they're getting good yards on first down, and it's setting up second and third downs. You can run very methodical plays.
Well, Jersey facing 2nd and 1 from the 27. Kimball will hand it off. No, he'll keep it. Now he'll throw it and complete it to Pullman down near the 20. Once again, another good play fake by Kimball.
It's that same play to Pullman again. The bootleg and the fake, and you roll him out to his left, and there's your fullback.
Good for 2 touchdowns in the first half. It sets him up inside the 20 here at the 19.
That play goes for 8 yards there, and it moves the chains again. And when it's second and short like that, you can afford to run a play of sorts. Take a chance, maybe somewhere down the field. That time they chose to be pretty simple with it.
Hand off this time, left side. And a gain of maybe 2. That time on the carry. Ryan McQuaid.
Gets about a yard. We heard his name a few times early in this ball game, but he's been kind of quiet. He's got 4 carries for 7 yards, but a couple of catches for 21 yards as well. So move that one down to the 18-yard line. If you're Jersey, what you want to do is you want to make this a 3-score game again, no matter how you look at it.
Kimball. Double fake, now rolling right. And we'll turn it upfield and get close to the first down. Kimball, with a burst of speed, he got a block out in front of him. CM fans wanted an illegal block there.
Well, when he makes a decision to go, kid's got some pretty good speed, so give him 7 on the play. It's only his second carry. He had the 35-yard touchdown in the first half. So he kind of ruined his yards per carry average there by only going for 7. He's averaging 35 yards a carry with that big 1 carry.
That's a pretty good average. 3rd down and 1 now. He'll hand it off inside. He'll go to the big guy, Pullman, who will pick up the first down. Out across the 10.
Well, you give him 2 yards there. I think he's got it. Well, they're going to measure it.
They're going to go ahead and measure it.
Maybe he had to sneak inside the 10-yard line, but looks like
he's inside the 10 from here.
I would think so.
Pretty far away. 4:02 yet to go here in the third quarter as they bring out the chains.
He's got it.
And he's got it. We tried to tell him, but
hey, we can see this thing from 100 yards away, okay? But, hey, the men in black and white down there need to do their jobs.
they do. First and goal from the 9.
Well, looks like Jersey is answering accordingly the CM touchdown.
Here's a handoff to Jones. Jones with some running room, but pushed out of bounds as he gets down near the 5.
Again, decent yards on first down. He gets about 4.
Let's see if they go back to the fullback here.
Or if they roll him out once again, the quarterback.
That's true.
They've done that a few times.
And they usually do that back to the left when they're on the right side of the field like they are now.
Yes. And they've got the one receiver out wide here to the left, which is, I believe it's number 7, Jacob Hamilton. You got a Jacob Hamilton and a Jason.
Handoff inside and into the end zone. Another touchdown. They go right to Pullman, and he takes it over the left side for the easy score.
Boy, you just took the words right out of my mouth. Easy. The word, I should say. Boy, there was a chance right there for the CM defense to make a statement after your offense gets you a score, and they march it right down the field and put those points that your offense got you right back up on the board.
And now the Panthers with the extra point attempt. And this one going to be blocked. No good. And so the score remains 41-21 in favor of the Panthers with 3:04 to go, third quarter. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
At First Mid-America Credit Union, they offer more than savings accounts, checking accounts, money markets, loans, and IRAs. They also offer a Visa Platinum Card, which rewards their members with low rates, no annual fees, no hidden fees, no balance transfer fees, built-in safety features to protect your card from fraud, and a reward program which rewards you for every purchase you make. Apply today for a First Mid-America Credit Union Visa Platinum Card at www.1stmidamerica.org.
Compare a well-equipped Lexus ES to a well-equipped Buick LaCrosse. Get inside each and see what you find. If perfection is what you pursue, this might just change your course. Meet the new class of world class. The 2010 LaCrosse from Buick. May the best car win.
To mention that after this one, we'll announce the Munganess Alton Toyota Player of the Game. McKinney bobbling the kickoff there, thinking it may have went out of bounds. Now picks it up around the 5 and will work his way up to near the 10-yard line. That's where CM will start first and 10.
Well, for a moment there, he was looking like he was waiting to see if that ball was going to go out of bounds, and then decided he was going to get it. Then he wasn't. The ball hits him. Now you're in trouble.
Hey, at least he didn't lay down on his belly and try to blow the ball out of bounds.
Boy.
Remember that playing baseball?
Yes,
they tried
I do. Didn't work.
It didn't. You remember who that was?
I do not.
That was Lenny Randall. Remember him?
Yes, I do.
Tobin will stand at the 5 and wait for the snap here. First and 10.
You could have given me 100 guesses and I wouldn't have come close.
From the 10-yard line. Tobin looking. Now will step out of the pocket and fire it the other way. Stemek with it, though, at the 20 and works his way across the 25 to about the 27.
Well, it's that old adage. If he gets the time, he's able to make some plays. And that's a 17-yard gain out to the 27-yard line to Stemek. Been pretty quiet tonight. Only his second catch.
Here's Linton with it on the catch from.
Uh-oh.
And now possible face mask. I don't see any flag.
I don't either, and I do not know why.
Around the 30-yard line. Not much of a pickup there for CM. Tobin completing that pass to Linton.
Short, minimal gain, and I don't know why there wasn't a flag.
Here's Tobin.
There's one now. It's virtually identical.
Anytime you get your hands up around that helmet, you're probably going to get called with that one, and that's what happened there.
That's going to be of probably the 15-yard ilk, or is it the 5? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. I didn't see the personal foul signal.
No gain on the play. As they talk it over, the officials do.
They can't figure it out. It is 15 yards.
It will be a 15-yarder and a first down for CM.
What is there to debate? Take the ball out to the 46-yard line. Just like that, they're out of the shadows of their own goalpost. Tobin did gain a yard there, so now we got a timeout. Officials timeout.
Something going on with the chain there. It looks like it may be kinked up or something. They're working on it. 2:02 still to go here, third quarter.
Got chilly tonight, didn't it?
It did. It's finally football weather.
Yeah.
It's been a nice season so far, weather-wise.
Very nice.
Tobin waits on the snap.
They haven't gotten the kind of pressure on him in the last so many series.
Pressured here, though, and he jinxed him. Go down at the 40.
Well, I'm good at doing that. So.
You are good at doing that.
It never fails.
I'm glad you said that.
Sorry, CM listeners, it's not my intention, but he loses 5 yards on the play.
And that sets up a second down and 15.
He's been pressured enough times, but I believe, yes, that is the first sack of Tobin tonight.
I agree. Tobin dropping straight back this time. A scramble. And he's going to flip it out to Tanner Brown, who works his way across the 50 into Jerseyville territory.
It's a nice move there and gets it to the 48, so about 11 yards on the play.
34.
Very important third down here, I might add.
Under a minute to play.
We're running out of time.
It's like 3 receivers split wide left.
Even though I think Scott Tonser would go for it here, even if they don't convert.
Tobin, a straight drop back, trying to set up the screen. They got it to Brown, and he's got sidelines out in front of him as he works his way down to the 25.
Yeah, it was set up perfectly, and that's exactly what they wanted there. So down to the 26, so 22 yards on the play.
Picked up a big block there from the tackle, Isaac Goen.
Brown now with 5 catches.
Here's Tobin going down the sideline, and it's knocked out of McKinney's hands. Good defense there by Jerseyville.
And you know who that is? Our quarterback,
Mitch
Kimball. Nice play. Very nice. Very nice. Well, that was a well-thrown ball, but nice job by Kimball, because at the last possible second is when he turned around to see where that ball was. And boy, that's not an easy play to make when you're trying to pick the ball up in the whim like that. But boy, he adjusted himself well and was able to knock it away.
2nd and 10 now from the 26.
Tobin's 11 for his last 13.
Looking left now, back for the screen.
Set up again.
There's Brown, this time with some defenders around him. He'll go down around the 20.
Well, he picks up about 7 yards, so it was a nice job of eluding a tackle or two. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 3, I'm sorry. No, it will be 3rd and 3.
Take Brown out of the ball game as Ricky in for him. And that's going to be the final play of the quarter. 41-21. The Panthers lead the Eagles after 3. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
To a military family, a phone call home is priceless, but these phone calls are expensive. By donating a used cell phone through Cell Phones for Soldiers, Weber Granite City Chevrolet is helping U.S. service members get a free 60-minute calling card. Cell Phones for Soldiers addresses an everyday emotional need that everyone has experienced, the need to call home, to hear a familiar voice while far away. If you have a cell phone you're not using, please donate it to us at Weber Granite City Chevrolet for the Cell Phones for Soldiers program.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I'm not.
Sort of. They never get the announcers on TV.
Gonzo might be, but I'm not.
Well, they tried to get me. Okay. Here we go. Coming back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Bethalto. Dennis Lair alongside Louis Court. 3rd down and 3 from the 18. And they'll hand it off to Ricky, and he is stopped in his tracks.
I don't think he got it, but it's going to be... They're going to go for it anyway, so it's going to be about a yard short.
I was going to say he got about half of it. He needed 3, and looks like he needs about a yard, maybe a little over a yard.
It's only his second carry. He had a touchdown on his first carry. Ricky did. 1-yarder.
Tobin.
Boy, how critical is this?
Big 4th down play here, 4th and a little over 1.
I would think he's going to take it himself.
And pressured, and Tobin will just have to throw it away.
Boy.
And he's lucky that ball didn't get picked off.
I'm going to tell you what.
And Jerseyville.
Luke Pullman blew that play up right from the get-go. Boy, he timed that blitz about as perfectly as can be. And that had no chance of happening. None. What a huge play that was.
Pullman with a big night on offense, and now a big defensive play here.
He's done a great game, isn't he?
He is. I'm leaning towards him for the Munganess Alton Toyota Player of the Game, but we have to consider Kimball as well.
Yeah.
So it's a battle right now for 2 Jerseyville players, is what I'm saying.
What about Jones?
It's a big quarter to go, though. Well, he hasn't gotten on the board. Oh yeah, he's got one.
152 yards rushing tonight, and a touchdown. Just saying.
Okay, some options there. They'll hand it off to one of the options, Pullman. And he'll pound his way up to near the 25.
Boy, he's having a heck of a game. Just good bull-like yards there. And that's all at this point. If you're Coach Gary Carter, you're wanting to run the football, run it with some efficiency, and burn the clock. That's your objective now.
Clock rolls at 10:40 as Jerseyville comes to the line. Kimball with a pitch. They'll try to get it outside this time, and they do. Headed up the sidelines and run out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. McQuaid. Ryan McQuaid with another carry.
And that'll move the chains, and that's what they want to do, is move the sticks. Gets that one out to the 34, so 11 yards on the carry. Nice run there. With some speed, too, along that left edge.
Another nice hole by that Jerseyville offensive line.